Hello everyone. So I want us to talk about this topic, the harsh reality of car prices in Nigeria. Um let's talk about this. We want to talk about the high cost of cars. The way cars are now expensive in Nigeria, both new and the fairly used ones. The one we call Tokumbo. The way it has greatly increased, it's quite alarming. And the citizens, they are finding it hard to buy due to the inflation and rise in the exchange of dollar rates. For instance, now the amount that for instance, let's say Tokumbo cars that some years back they sell for 3 million naira. Presently now, I think it is going for maybe like 15 million, or you know, around that rate. So the way things are now, the way cars are expensive, it is really um affecting people buying cars in Nigeria. Then let's talk about the naira depreciation in Nigeria. So the fact that importers, they are bringing in the cars to Nigeria, um the dollar rate, it affects the cars. They are importing it, and the fall of naira to dollar rate, it is somehow. And remember that the government too will tax them for importing cars to Nigeria. So definitely the importers will always want to increase the prices of cars. So this is really affecting the price rates of cars. And I wonder now presently how people selling cars in Nigeria, how they are what they are going through presently. I wonder what they are going through, because I don't know how they are surviving. Most citizens are not buying cars again, except probably the rich ones that are now, buying cars. And I wonder how they are surviving presently in Nigeria. Then the high cost of living. Citizens will prefer citizens will prefer to survive. That is, they'll prefer to focus more on feeding, on food, rent, shelter, paying of school fees, than buying cars now. They want to survive. They believe it is not something they need presently. It is not something they need presently. So assuming they have the money, they would have gone for it. But presently now, some of them are struggling, and they all they just want is to survive. All they just want is to eat, to provide for the family. That is what they have in mind. So I believe it is. So most citizens are not buying cars due to the high cost of living. Then let's talk about the increase in price of the spare parts of the cars and maintenance. It is a different thing for you to buy a car, and it is a different thing for you to maintain it. You can imagine you driving, and your car starts developing problems. Then they'll start telling you that so part of the car is faulty, you need to fix this, you need to buy this. When you start thinking of all the expenses that you have to go through, the money you have to spend to put the car into a working condition, it is also affecting people buying cars in Nigeria. Another thing is the price of fuel. Presently now, depending on the area you are right now in Nigeria, people are buying fuel for 1,400 or more. Almost, let me say almost 1,400, depending on the area you are. In Lagos State, the last time I bought fuel, I bought for 1,000. 330. Yes, I bought for 1,330. So the prices of um fuel in Nigeria is it is quite expensive. I know it is not just in Nigeria. It is all over. It is all over the world due to what is happening. Due to what is happening all over the world now. The war that is happening. So it is all over the world. Like fuel is expensive generally. So this factor too, it is also affecting the way people are buying cars in Nigeria. It is also affecting it. So I believe that, so now presently, owning a car now is slowly moving from necessity to luxury in Nigeria. So please, friends, kindly share my video, like and comment. Do have a lovely day. Bye bye.